Greetings. This week on the front foot, I'm going to be sharing a tip for handling inner critic, that negative voice dialogue, disproportionately negative voice dialogue that can have a real impact on stopping us from moving forward and getting after it in terms of our goals. When, in my experience coaching clients and from my own personal experience, inner critics have increased propensity to show up when things are unsafe, uncertain, and unpredictable. And that is also often the time that one is about to begin on a new venture. So, for example, when a new goal is established and one has cleared the way for that new goal, see previous video, that is when most often an inner critic can come online and begin to have a really damaging impact on the propensity for progress. In terms of how inner critics can show up in the present, but most often they love to get into the past, as in all the things that went on back there, and into the future with regards to all the things that are going to go wrong if I start to go on this particular path. In terms of how this might show up, language is a good place to start. So if I observe in my clients or I start using language that has words such as need and should and could have, that is an indicator to me that the inner critic might be on the scene. The second piece is the somatic piece. This is a very personal piece, but this is about where one might feel their inner critic in their own body. So, for example, for me, I've noted that when my inner critic's on the scene, it's very much around the throat. My throat starts to tighten and I start to get a bit croaky. And so observing that is a sign that the inner critic, for me at least, is on the scene. Other somatics observed in clients are chest pains, headaches, stomach churning, all worth looking at and triaging to see if your inner critic's on the scene. Future, when hijacked by one's inner critic, which I have been many times in the past and will be in the future, is to make a note of them. So it could be a digital exercise or a written piece, but the exercise would be just to make a note of them, pause and note where you're feeling them, and put them to one side. So it's writing and it might just be writing the word critic. Some people actually like to name their critic. My one is called the judge. No disrespect to any judges out there, but that is what I've chosen to name my critic. So I will write the word judge on a piece of paper or in a note, and I will put it to one side or sometimes actually outside of the room. And what I'm doing here is creating a psychological break in play, creating some separation between me and my inner critic so I can then choose something else. And so that's the tip for this week. If you choose to give this exercise a go, don't be afraid to reach out and let us know how you go. Send me a DM or pop something in the comments below. Other than that, I wish you a cracking week ahead. Do and be well.